I have a commitment that I have failed to follow through on over here. We need to do this right now. There we go. There we go. What a diva. So cute. Hello, my friends. My name is Unky, and welcome back to another episode of My Time at Sandrock. Our poor animals are miserable. They hate their chestnuts. They hate them. Have you eaten them all? Please have them be gone. I want them out of the food bin forever. Yes. Okay. We will never make this mistake again. We will only feed them the most delicious potatoes that exist. Let's see. They're looking a little grumpy. Get out of Pokey's butt, you crazy little animal. Diva, so cute. We're going to start by saying hi to all of our delightful animals. We're waiting for a letter. It might be here. Who knows? We are, well, honestly, I'm not really sure what we have on the docket today. We have this one steel dagger recipe that we need to finish. I have been so cruddy lately in my throats. My goodness. I do think that we should probably get this steel dagger recipe finished today, which means we'll need to go get ourselves quite a bit of the hide so that we can make this stuff right here. Let's take a look. Tanned leather. So we're going to need 4, 8, 12, 16. We only need 11. We really don't need that much. So that shouldn't take too long. Okay, we've got the iron greatsword finished. In fact, I kind of want to just get that done before we do anything else. I guess we could check the mail. This doesn't hurt to do. From Chi. I finished the diagrams for 2 separate machines that will neutralize the remaining toxic goo and gas that's still in the Valley of the Whispers, but I really want them to give you in person. I have a very funny story to tell you. Okay, and then from the Research Center, look at this. Intermediate tailoring machine. Yes, the research process is now complete. Attached are your blueprints. You may check it for errors, but you'll be wasting your time. Okay, let's check something. I think we have quite a bit of time on these daggers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we need to finish this. In fact, we can do that before we go back. We have to upgrade this iron sword before we can turn it in. And where are the daggers? There we go. We have 7 days left on this dagger. Okay. As much as I want to run to the desert and just get myself a little bit of this stuff right now, we need to do this first. Whoa, light adventuring shirt. Ooh, cool. Okay, we need to do this because we are going to make sure that the main story quest is our #1 priority every single time. Now, that being said, we just upgraded this tailoring machine. Let's see what it takes. Steel bar, granite tiles, chromium steel bearings. We just bought the plans for these. Okay, from civil grinder, civil furnace. I think we can be able to do this. I feel like we can. Didn't we get a little bit of granite? Where is it? Granite tiles. Auto, how many did it say we needed? 3? We'll say 3. And then, was it the grinder? Yes, it was. What is it? Chromium steel bearings? Something like that. Chromium steel bearings. How many was it? Well, I can make 2. So we'll make 2. Well, I have more bars. Let's double check. We'll head off in a second. It was only 2. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. We are going to have new outfits, which means a bunch of effort making whole new sets of clothes. Cool. Oh, I love that we're in like the new phase of outfits. This is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay. We're going to take off. Still waiting on a name for the yak milk calf. I think that we should still be able to get to the desert today. I definitely think we should still be able to get to the desert today. There's no reason to think we can't. Oh, I should have upgraded the iron sword before I left. Oh, well. Well, we'll be all right. It'll be all right. This is most prescient. This is the most important thing we could be doing. Oh, he's green now too. No, everyone's turning green. Will I turn green? I kind of hope so.
So it turns out the ingredients stated on the pamphlets were a bit of a red herring. As it were, this goo is sulfur-based. They'd left out a few substances on the ingredient list. I wonder, were they hiding the product's toxicity?
That totally sounds familiar. So if you remember, the toxic gas that was turning everyone green was basically coming from a giant stockpile of skincare that had basically gone rancid. It was filled with bacteria, but it turns out, I guess, some of the goo had some toxic, because we looked up one of the ingredients, right? And I don't remember what it was like. I'm not even going to try and remember and say it. And it was pretty benign. We find it in a lot of skincare products. Turns out a little bit of, they bought this stuff on some random website. I don't think most of the healthcare stuff that you get is actually vetted all that well. It's not like we have people testing this stuff. You know, if you buy supplements, chances are those supplements are filled with nonsense. Anyways, I'm gonna ramble about something that doesn't matter at all.
From there, I thought I could just synthesize a few pesky electrons out of the mix. Maybe use a filter, but it turns out I've been barking up the wrong polymer chain the whole time.
I hate it when I bark up the wrong polymer chain.
Oxidation, reduction, halogenation, or no. Then, after hours of banging my head against the wall, it finally hit me. The answer was right there in front of me all along.
It was the,
Granulated sodium bicarbonate.
Of course. Wait, isn't that just baking soda? Sodium bicarbonate, isn't that baking soda? Yes, it is.
Like, duh.
Yeah, you're slipping, G. Come on.
Well, anyway, just wanted to share that amusing little anecdote. You'll
So
find it
cute.
as you do most granulated sodium bicarbonate, but perhaps a bit more reactive than what you might be used to. I've given it a bit of a personal touch.
What could he have added to it to make it more reactive?
It's the perfect neutralizing agent for the toxic goo, and as we all know, it's highly reactive with sulfur trioxide in case we ever need more. I mean, in case we ever need any sulfuric acid.
What would we need that for?
Here's the diagram for the cleaner containing the antidote. You will notice that it closely resembles vacuum cleaner. It is multifunctional and can be used for cleaning as well.
So he made a vacuum cleaner that can suck up toxic materials and neutralize them? That's kind of rad.
This was in fact a prototype for Vega 5 commercial technology competition. But my move to Sandrock, well, suffice to say it would have been a sure thing.
It is interesting that Chi continues to live out here in Sandrock doing his research when he could, I mean, I'm sure there are much bigger scientific communities. Is he that much of like a misanthrope, you know, that was he ostracized? Was he doing renegade research or something like that? And he was ostracized by the wider scientific community? I'm super curious. Or maybe he just wants to play with Gungams. Who knows?
Granulated sodium bicarbonate. Too much.
Too much. You know, he's really opened up to us. I mean, this is so dorky, right? He's cracking up the fact he didn't realize baking soda was a thing. But it is so charming that he has opened up to us, that he feels comfortable enough just like being himself. That's my favorite thing.
Now, the second diagram is of an air purifier. I didn't see a need for it, as gas will thin out over time once the source is gone. But the mayor came and was adamant about getting this solved immediately, since the rich investors here.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Since she was nice enough to bring me free tea, I accepted. Here you go. You just need to install it in the canyon. I designed it to be powerful enough to not only clean up this type of gas, but all the other airborne pollutants as well.
That's kind of wild that he made an air purifier for just, like, the air.
Good luck.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how would an air purifier just clean up a canyon? It must be enormous. Okay. No, we're not going to check that, but we do have to do this. We are going to do the industrial recycler because we're probably going to start getting more important stuff to recycle. And this will be, I mean, look at this. Is there a fourth tier or is this DLC? Is this a space for DLC? What else is on this list? I don't think I need, well, you know what? This might be a good one too, but I think the responsible thing to do would be this. So we're just going to hit research. Chances are this will unlock aluminum weapons though, but I don't even think we've had the chance to make chromium daggers, which we should go check out, by the way. Okay, let's go take a look. Aluminum filtration core. Let's go. This is very, very exciting. Okay, we have 2 compact motors left. Those are not easy to get our hands on, so we're going to have to keep our eyes out for that. We might have to send Justice out on some excursions to get our hands on more of those, because I have a feeling we're going to need them to upgrade all of our stations. Okay, you return. How are my bearings doing? They're taking their sweet time. Granite is taking a sweet time. Magnesium aluminum alloy. Is this something I can make? No. See, we need the industrial furnace, which means we have to upgrade this. But wait, if we need... We can't make magnesium aluminum alloy until we upgrade the industrial furnace, but we need it to upgrade the industrial... Okay, this is very confusing. How am I going to get my hands on this? Do I just have to scrap more aluminum? Is this just a matter of going and scrapping? Oh, there we go. We got 10 out of that? Holy crap. Okay, that's great. That is great. We're going to need to go aluminum scrap hunting now. Upgrade. So what else do we need? Magnesium, chromium furnace core, and a cast iron pipe. Cast iron pipe is easy enough. I believe that's here. Bronze pipe, cast iron pipe. Here we go. I think we just need one. And then what was it? The frickin' other thing was magnesium, chromium furnace core? I don't think that's something I can make, is it? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're all right there. Oh, this is so great. Petrified wooden board. How much do we need? 4? I think it was 4. Wait a minute. Okay, that's perfect. Tempered glass. Oh, we should make 2 more tempered glass. Because this is the upgrade for the gadget. There we go. Okay, while that stuff is going, since we are in need of upgrading some stations, let's go get ourselves some skin. It shouldn't take too long. I think we said we only needed like 11, right? Is that right? Because we had about 3. Well, I mean, it won't take us that long to get like, I don't know, 20 of them or something. It's pretty easy to get our hands on. Okay, and actually this one I think is the better one to go to, just because of the little penguin dogs that are everywhere. Here they are. I'm off to kill the penguin dogs of the desert. Easy. Oh my god, they're so weak. You guys are weak. Going down. Let's do the thing I do. Oh my gosh. So if you haven't noticed, I've given myself a bit of a new challenge in this playthrough, and that is, okay, coarse leather. That's what we need, yes. And that is prioritize the main story quest above all else. Now, if we get other quests, we're going to make sure we focus on them. And if we get any time-gated quests, obviously we're going to make sure that we take care of those too. We don't want to ignore, you know, our friends and whatnot and let things just flounder. But this is pretty important to me. Is there more penguin dogs over here? Is there anything over here? Just ruins? Seems like an awesome place to leave a chest. There's one penguin dog all by herself. Oh, good. There's a bogan right there. That should get me. I have 2 points to assign. That's not bad at all. I love this ponytail so much. I think I want to mess around with adding highlights to it. Oh yeah, I fought these two. These two like to fight as a pair. Well, you know what? You can't stop me. Yeah, just punch me. I'm just going to let him punch me, and I'm going to show him how deadly I am. Nice miss there, buddy boy. Okay, that should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. One thing that I want to put on my task list to do in the near future, if I get some free time, is I want to come out here and challenge the Death Bird. Because that thing wrecked me, but we have gotten so much farther along in our playthrough now that, and we've gotten so much stronger, we've gotten such better armor that I think we'll probably be able to handle it. The hardest part will be the fact that it flies. In fact, maybe before we did that, we could manufacture, what's this? Monster hunting for dummies with Elsie? Well, we're going to have to accept that. Okay, so there is a fair amount of stuff going on the map. So we're going to go take care of all of this. We just need to make sure that we get this skin going, and then it looks like all of our parts are done too. So this is great. This is great. Oh no, we're still waiting on the wooden boards. So we have a little bit of time. You stay right here. We're going to come over here, and we're going to start this leather. There we go. We'll just make all of it. Perfect. Who is closest? Well, right in front of me. It would probably make more sense to stay on the yak and talk to people, but I always get a really weird camera angle.
And looked at all them books.
Oh yeah? Did you find any information on milking machines?
Huh? Milking machines? Oh, right. Well, I did see something about that, but it was real tough. Loads of long words and junk. But I found 2 real cool books.
Cool.
Check it out. Howlett wrote these books on monster hunting. Cool, right?
That is cool. Actually, lately, I have been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World, and man, that game is fun. It is very hard. I am not good at those games, but I am having a blast playing it.
Look at this one. It's got these real pretty pictures, just like your handbook. Talks about how to attract monsters with bait and food and such. I didn't realize Howlett was this good at drawing.
Howlett was Logan's dad, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
This one's just loads of words. Looks like them church books. Super dense. All regulations and junk.
You want to be
I ain't read much of this one.
You want to be a monster hunter?
Huh? A monster hunter.
Dude, she would be such a badass monster hunter. I am 100% behind this.
Kinda dug into my head, though. Like, I'm working and all I can think of is how to find these monsters. I've been going over it again and again, and I think I'm ready.
I think you're ready.
That's why I came to you. I gotta make one of them dishes from Howlett's book. It's a salted fish soup, and it says it'll attract all sort of monsters, especially birds. They love that fishy odor.
Oh my God, wasn't I just talking about how I had to fight the death bird? Would this work? Do I like put this on the ground and then the bird gets distracted by it and then I can attack?
All right, I'm gonna stop rambling. It's starting to sound like my pa. So, you got any salted fish to spare for me?
I'll get you some.
Yeah, you're the best. Give me 'em when you're ready.
Isn't
I'll
she-
prepare everything else?
Isn't she really good at like sand carp fishing? You could go sand carp fishing and then I'll salt the fish for you. Okay, cool. Well, we took care of that. Let's see. I don't really need to be tracking this daggers one. Oh, I have to remember to go get another chip. I have to. Okay, what is this? Salted fish from the drying rack. Delicious. Still forgot to upgrade this one. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm actually going to... Am I tracking any of these? I'm going to untrack all of these just so I don't have to look at them right now. Okay, let's go in here and see what this is all about. What a shot. What am I looking at? There we go. What a standoff. What's going on here? This is very odd. Why? Are we about to fight? What is going on? What a
Come on
badass
in.
haircut.
Oh. Sorry. I thought you were a customer.
Oh, times are tough.
How's it going? Yeah. Slow day here. A lot of slow days lately, as a matter of fact.
Brutal. Look at this, like, genie lamp, though. This is nice.
Usually I don't mind it so much. Nice to have a quiet afternoon or two to myself, but, well, it is what it is. Can I get you anything? How about a drink on the house? Here you go.
Everything okay?
Yeah, nah. Just tired, that's all.
I never noticed how many rings Owen wears. He wears a ton of rings.
You know.
Open up, bud. Tell us what's going on. It'll make you feel better.
Actually, there is something kind of bothering me. I just got this letter from my folks the other day, checking in on the whole Green Canyon situation.
Dude, news flies so fast in this town. I wonder if the developers expected us to have more time in between the different main story quests.
Here, you can take a look if you like.
Dear son, Sandrock's been in the news a lot lately. Why didn't you tell us about all these disasters? People turning green? That's no joke. Nobody's going to drink at a bar where the milk turns everyone green. Have you thought at all about selling it and coming home? Well, to Atara to live with us. If Sandrock is really hitting rock bottom, you need an exit strategy. There's nothing brave about going down on a sinking ship when there's lifeboats available. Ma and Pa. This is pretty straightforward. If he was like Elsie's age, you know, if he was very young, this would be, you know, more attractive. Like, hey, I haven't really been around long enough to settle down and make roots. Maybe I'll go back home, live with mom, and think about what my prospects are. But Owen is like in his like late 30s, right? He's been doing this a while. He's got this whole barter on. I mean, he's got gray in his hair. Like, how heartbreaking is it? Well, we can actually go back to like the great financial crisis, to the disaster of like COVID shutting everything down, and how many people in their like 30s and older had to move back in with their parents. It is soul crushing. You just feel like such a failure. For him to give up this giant, beautiful bar that he's worked for and to walk away from all the connections he's made, you know, to go live back with his parents and be like, well, now what the hell am I going to do with my life? And just feel like he's got to start all over. Brutal. I understand how sad he feels. But at the same time, he's probably like, is this, maybe I should do this? I don't know. Okay, well, let's let him talk before we put words in his mouth. Let's see. What should I say? You seem pretty... Sandrock, are you thinking of going to... They seem pretty worried. Sandrock will be fine. Are you thinking of going to Atara? Let me be an ear. Nah, okay, good.
Certainly not just gonna up and run on you all. Not without at least knowing this place was in good hands. But...
That's sweet.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Not your problem. I'll get it sorted out. I know you're out there every day doing all you can for this place, so... Thanks for that.
Come on, you can tell me.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just don't know what to say to my folks. They're getting on in years. Retired out in Atara, and it's working out for them. They love it.
So, is he worried about who's going to take care of them in their old age?
It feels strange trying to convince them that the place they built with blood, sweat, tears, and then entrusted to me is worth fighting for. My pa used to be right there at the door half the time, greeting people as they came in.
Okay, I didn't realize that he inherited this from his parents. I was probably told this some point early in the game, and I forgot it. Anyways, yeah, what a strange turn of events. No wonder this is so complicated for him.
When I was a kid, I used to hide under the tables and listen to him chat with all the adventurers. They'd spin tales about huge monsters and brag about laughing in the face of danger. Then I'd go tell Justice to try and scare him.
That's really cute.
What I mean to say is, this place is everything to me. I can't just give it up, but I don't want my parents to keep worrying about me either. Even if I did know what to say, I've never been much with a pen. Some stuff just doesn't come out right on paper, I find. I don't think there's any way I can change their mind.
You know, there maybe isn't any way that you can change their mind. Maybe you just need to ask them to trust you, that you know what's best for yourself. And that's it, right? Because that's true. That's generally true. Most of us know what's best for ourselves, and the people around us can't know where we're coming from. They just see from the outside in. So that's maybe my advice. I don't know. What would you do in my shoes? Tell them we're working hard to turn things around. Tell them the story you just told me. I mean, there you go, right?
Oh, yeah. You like that, huh? I mean, yeah. My memories and the stories of everyone who comes through here, they all mean something. Maybe they just need to be reminded how much this place means to people.
Amen.
And hey, with people like you behind the scenes, there are always going to be more stories to tell here at the Blue Moon. Dear Ma and Pa, I know what you've been seeing in the papers lately.
I feel like the papers, extremely over-dramatize the situation in Sandrock. Yes, we run into these disasters one after the other, but we handle them so well that it's like no big deal. Do you know what I mean? We're actually out here conquering the desert against all odds. And then it feels like everyone outside of Sandrock is just like, oh my God, Sandrock's really like falling apart. But then when you come here, you're like, oh, you guys are kind of kicking ass. And you're kicking ass like while at the same time, you know, retaining your identity. Like, it's such a different experience when you get here versus what people think from the outside.
Boss, let me order over here.
Yeah, boss. There you go.
Just a second. Looks like break's over. These are trying times, but I'm doing my best, and I know you are too. We'll get through this.
We'll get through this,
Thanks
bud.
for chatting with me.
Anytime.
Duty calls.
Okay, well, that was really sweet. There's no quest to be had there. Just a nice, touching moment. I freaking loved that. Okay, let's see. Well, let's go have some more touching moments. Looks like we got a touching moment over here. We got one over here. And then what's this? We got a Blessings in Disguise. Oh, we have an Arvio quest. Always a good time. Okay, I think I'm going to try and do something like this. So Is it? Oh, it's Amirah. Is she crying?
Ah. It's you.
You look shattered. Are you okay? Both of these are terrible responses. There's nothing worse than walking up to a person and being like, yo, you look like shit. God.
Nothing.
She's not sleeping.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I've just had to look after the general store as well. If you need anything, I'll be with you as soon as possible.
You're burning out. Have a rest. Arvio not pulling his weight?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm used to this. It happens occasionally. I just need to pick up the slack until Arvio feels better. He puts on this confident persona, but he's incredibly sensitive.
He also got brutally crushed by Musa in the last episode. And it was honest, and it was basically 100% fact-based and truthful. But man, was it, it's probably going to be good in the long run, because Arvio's like ridiculous dreams based on nothing more than, his dreams, right? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like he's got this circular idea about how he's going to grow the business, where it's like, okay, I'm going to grow the business by putting sand rice in a box and putting my face on it. It's like, that's not how the world works. I feel like he sort of needed that to give him some perspective. But when your reality is shattered like that, it's hard. It's hard to manage and deal with.
Arvio's really shaken up right now, but he needs to figure this out on his own. He'll learn from his mistakes, not through lectures from me. All I can do is just keep us afloat in the meantime.
Okay.
Of course it's tiring, but I need to do what I can to help my family. It's my responsibility.
Let me talk to him.
No, I've done everything I can. I've talked to him about it. It's up to him now. You know what he's like. One wrong word and he could spiral.
We'll see. Sweet hair, by the way.
I think it's better to just focus on what needs to be done, even if that means working a little harder. I'm fine, but perhaps you're right. I do need a break.
You
I'll
can't...
try and take it easier for a while. It's useless for us both to burn out.
Yeah, you can't... What the heck was that? Was that Arvio? Go check it out.
Is there something you need to do? Well, I won't keep you. Thank you for coming to see me today.
What in the world was that? Gotcha.
What are you doing here?
Was that you back there?
Well, yes, but I was, just passing by. Yeah, I'd better head back now.
I saw you watching.
So, she told you all about it, right?
Of course.
I didn't know. I didn't realize she'd have to do so much just to keep us going.
Well, come on, bro. What did you expect? You literally just walked away from running an entire shop. Now she's running 2 shops. Are you kidding me?
I just wanted to apologize, but I can't face her right now.
Let's see. You need to grow up, face your responsibilities. We believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself. These are both, this one's like, part of me wants to say this. Like, dude, pull it together because you're hurting your sister over here. But like she said, one wrong word and he can spiral. I feel like this might be, this might give the opposite effect of what I intend. So I'm going to say this.
Thank you. I understand. I need to live up to your expectation. No. I need to live up to myself. I need to believe that I can be better. I can't solve everything right away, but I can start.
Amen.
My sister has always stepped up to fix my mistakes. She's always there for me. But I can't be that little idiot brother anymore. It's just not fair.
That is so true.
I don't know the answer yet, but I'll get there.
I hope
when
so.
I was growing up, every time I make a mistake, my sister was there to pick up the pieces. I always thought she'd scold me, but it was always a helping hand to bring me back up. I'm not going to let anyone else pay for my mistakes.
Okay. There we go. Hey, wait. Where are you going? You have one more quest for me.
Hey, guess what's coming up? Hint, it's a very special day.
Someone's birthday?
You're right. How did you know? You're some kind of birthday remembering master.
1 in 3 chance. Is that Penn? Does he just want to hang out? What's going on over here?
In fact, it's my sister's birthday. She didn't tell you.
Oh my God! Why does this
So
happen
happy.
every time? Oh, see, it's my sister's birthday. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's not. I didn't know.
Now. I'm her brother. Oh, that's right. Maybe you're not familiar with our Bonrock tradition.
This nonsense regularly ruins these moments in these quests. It's just so sick. It's so
You
stupid.
see, a while back, we all got together and thought, one birthday per year is good, why don't we just make it 2? And thus, the custom of a birthday plus was born.
I do like that idea.
Just take the original birthday, 3 months, divide by the letters in that name, then, carry the 2, and, well, the important thing is, it's right around the corner.
Okay.
Since we've been doing better than back in Bonrock, I thought we could splurge for a bed for the occasion and have a masquerade party. You know, like the ones written in old books.
I love this idea.
Have you ever read about them? Everyone wears masks and fancy clothes, and they dance the night away. I've always wanted to try one out in real life. My costume is still a work in progress. I'm torn between my desire to be mysterious and my need to also stand out.
Me
The struggle
too.
is quite real.
That's hilarious.
In any case, you simply must come. You be the guest of honor.
Heck yes.
Piqued your interest, have I? Good. In fact, I was so sure you'd come that I designed a mask for you myself. Pablo helped. A little. Here's the recipe.
Ooh,
I
cool.
really would be just delighted if you were to wear that to the masquerade. Oh, speaking of which, masquerade! My place. See you there. You won't regret it.
No, I won't. Okay, get out of here, dude. Oh my gosh. Masquerade ball mask. Okay, we have one more, it looks like.
I mean, I ain't saying no exactly, but
That's good, Sheriff. Then you'll be over at 7 p.m.?
Ooh, he's got to show him his rock collection.
now hold on there. Not exactly no, ain't exactly yes.
That sounds awfully paradoxical, sir.
Not so much of a paradox as it is a vague statement. Forget it.
Just go hang out with him. Come on, dude.
Well, can I bring the builder?
Of course, Sheriff.
Bring
I'm
me to
planning
what?
a dinner party tomorrow night. Captain can't make it, but I still want Justice to come. The theme is soup.
Soup.
Yeah, I hear you. And I ain't saying I don't want to come.
What's the problem, Justice?
So you do want to come?
Well, I just don't want the builder to miss out, you know? But if they're busy,
I'm
Are
not
you
busy.
tomorrow night?
that's great.
All right. 7 p.m. at my house. You don't have to bring anything, but you can if you want. Just make sure it's smaller than a house.
Silly. Okay, well, we got dinner hangout.
Been putting this off. He's a good partner, but kind of weirds me out a little. I always wanted to keep our relationship, you know, professional.
I think unsure is cool.
Yeah, maybe I just ain't taking the time to get to know him. Like, really know him, you know? Though, he's been on the force for some time now. Reckon I probably owe this one to him, huh?
You do. If it was just me and him hanging out, don't know what we'd talk about. You just let him talk. He has all sorts of interesting stuff that he wants to talk about. I mean, interesting in quotation marks, right? If you can listen to someone else, here's the thing, right? There's a lot of things in the world I have zero interest in. Sports, for example, right? Football's going crazy right now. However, when I am around somebody that's really into something, that's really passionate about something, and you can feel that passion in them, it gets me excited. And I'm happy to just listen to this person be excited about this thing, right? What else am I going to do in this moment? Just ignore them and go back to doing nothing, that sucks. So, you know, if you can just care enough about your friend to let them be excited about the thing they're excited, you know, with to you, then you're being a good friend. And I think Justice certainly owes that to Unsure, since he can't bring himself to make him an actual freaking deputy, of which he's so qualified for. Anyways.
And it ain't like I'm trying to avoid it. I just needed some backup. Well, with you there, I reckon it's going to be fun, actually. It'll be good to get to know the fellow who's always got my six a little better.
So I will say that I have friends, and I have had friends who I really like and I really enjoy, but for whatever reason, when it's just one-on-one, it's hard to like get the conversation going and make it flow. But in a group setting, somehow that like extra person or extra people is the catalyst, right? And I don't know what that dynamic is, but it certainly is real. So to be fair to Justice, this may be the case. Maybe just with another person there to just like give him the ability to relax a little, he can have more fun. And I'm excited to be that because, you know, we love you, Unsure, and we love Justice.
Anyway, thanks for coming with me. I'll see you there, partner.
Oh, you will. Let's go say hi to Musa. He's wandering around aimlessly. What are you
People
doing?
think that if they just copy what I do, they'll be rich and famous. But they kind of miss the point. You need introspection. It's not about me. It's about you.
This sounds like podcast bro jargon, but I'll take it. I mean, he's kind of not wrong, right? You can't really just copy someone else's style and then say that you're successful. Okay, so Grace is still waiting on her daggers. That looks like it has checked all of the boxes. So what do we have then to do? Just wait until tomorrow. Blessing in disguise. Okay, ooh, this looks kind of cool. Okay, so we can make a cool little masquerade mask. We've got to get our hands on some salted fish. I don't know if I have any fish, actually. We have to upgrade this. We should do that. We have these few commissions that are hanging out. We have to go get another simple circuit so that we can finish cheese commission. So let's see if we can't knock some of these quests off the board. And then while I'm over here, I could get some scrap. There we go. Let's get this. We'll do all of this. I feel like I have a ton of plastic, so I'm not going to get any plastic scrap. I don't think I really need it. Oh no, our inventory is full again. Oh, we keep doing this. Well, I think we could just leave that there for the time being. Let's go right back and empty our bags. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's try this again. You look stuck there, bud. Okay, I think we have... Okay, so that's plenty of scrap. I think we have a couple stations to upgrade. Let's see if we can get this done and get the rest of these started. So what do we need? Basic leather? If we need basic leather, we should come over here and just kill a couple of these yak mel. That should get us the scraps that we need to make the basic leather, and this will take like no time at all. Perfect. I am so glad that I can jump over the fence with this guy. It would be so annoying if I'd had to run to the front every single time. Okay, why don't you go home? There you go. Let's gather up all of this. Okay, we need that. We need this. This. We should do this one first. Okay, so this stuff's done. Perfect. Petrified wooden boards. Whoops, where are those? Here we go. Great. Upgrade. Beautiful. Okay, and then the other thing that we were going to upgrade is this. Oh, that's right. We have to make these magnesium furnace cores. Okay, we'll make a ton of that. I think we can make 2 of these now. Nope, just 1. Dang it. Probably forgot to go do that thing yesterday. Okay, where is this furnace core? There it is. Okay, what is this? Magnesium chromium brick. Okay, so I need 6 of these magnesium chromium bricks. I need magnesium ore. Mole cave abandoned ruins. Well, where the heck do I get that? Mole cave. Oh, hold on a second. Magnesium chromium brick, which requires chromium ore and magnesium ore. Now let's see. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. Clean the air. We're gonna track this. So we need 2 filtration cores. Let's see. Should be able to craft that pretty easily. Let's make this air purifier really quick. Where is it? Assemble. Chromium steel plate. I might not actually need this, and I just had it wrong. We're going to run out of chromium bars soon. Let's make some more. Yeah, we have a ton of this ore, so we'll make like 24. That should be more than enough. Okay, so let's see. We need 4 chromium steel plates, and that will make the air purifier. Let's retrieve all this, and then let's look at, what's the other one? The vacuum cleaner. Here we go. Whoa, sisal to windproof cloth. Where do we get this? From log. Do I have this? Have I gathered this and I don't even know? Okay, so we need a bronze blade. That's not hard to make. Oh, copper gear. Wait a minute, no? Why is it saying I need 4? Copper gear, bronze blade. I only need 1 bronze blade. Does it take 4 copper gear? God. Okay. We'll quick build that just to get it done. We still need 1 more of those. It says we only need 2 copper gear. There must be something else that's needing copper gear. Well, let's do this. I want to get this. I want to see if I can get this done really. What? God damn it. Sorry. Should be quick. A 1 minute. Glorious. There we go. Okay, so we're waiting on that. That'll take 2 minutes. We have time to wait on that. Windproof cloth. Let's see. What about this windproof cloth? Intermediate tailoring machine. What do you know? Oh my God. So good. I am so thrilled that we... Oh my gosh. How much of a freaking genius am I that we Oh, I think you understand why I'm so excited. We've literally got ahead of the game here. How much does it need? Okay, well, we can make 2. We need 4. Okay, so how do I get my hands on the sisal from log? A certain amount of processing, raw material for fabric can be attained. That is the least helpful thing I've ever read in my life. Okay, so they come from sisal trees, which are back down in that canyon. Okay, and it gives 5 to 6. It gives a certain amount of sisal each time. So we are going to need those. Do we have... I don't really have time. So tomorrow we're going to have to go get ourselves as much of that as possible. We're going to have to spend a day logging. Does that... Okay, so We're waiting on the sisal. Let's retrieve that. We're waiting. Oh, now we're down a compact motor too. Okay. Then we need to find ourselves a compact motor. Let's go back to the Civil Corps and see if that's something we can send them out to get, because that feels like something that will be kind of hard to get our hands on, compact motor. But maybe we can commission Justice to go diving for that. Isn't it this? What? Oh my gosh. That's annoying. We can't tell them to go. It's 7 o'clock. Why does it end at 7 o'clock? Boo. Okay, well. Oh, hey, deputy. We're just going to have to look into that tomorrow. So I think we've about maximized. Oh, you know what? We still need to upgrade this sword. And I think we also need to make these daggers. Am I right? So we still have a couple things left to do before the night is through. You can go home. We probably don't need you again, so let's take a look. Not ore refinery, it's this thing, right? So we have an iron greatsword. Okay, not hard to upgrade. There we go. Take new stats. There you go. That should cover it. Steel daggers, look at that. We'll start building those. Here's a question. Okay, so no. Didn't I get chromium daggers? Look at this. So we need more claws. These come from, I think those come from the, oh, those are cool looking. Okay, so we can actually make these as soon as we have enough claws, which I think come from those hyena guys that we fight. Okay. So let's take a look. We need one more of those. These are building right now. We need sisal and we need a compact motor. We'll turn that in. We need salted fish. We have literally one sand carp. Okay, so we have to go sand carp hunting tomorrow. Should not be too hard. I might be a little low on the freaking worms, though. And then we have to make this masquerade ball mask. Let's take a look at what this takes. This is not hard to make. Okay, cool. Yeah, this looks pretty neat. That'll be fun to wear. Kind of like a superhero mask. And I think a Rager at Unsure's. That's a hilarious name for a quest. Okay, well, there we go. We have pushed this to as far as we possibly can. Very, very exciting. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for watching the end. Hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment. It's always my favorite thing in the world. We are having a great time. Ooh, we're going to get this done within the next couple of days, provided I can get my hands on some compact motors. That is going to be the toughest thing, I think, but we will make it happen. All right, I appreciate you all so much. I bid you farewell, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.